Hello there guys, welcome back to our channel and welcome back to another brand new video. Your favorite club, of course, back here to give you our Premier League round 16 or match week 16 predictions. Make sure you watch this video to the end. Do not go anywhere. As usual, we try to give you the best of the best predictions. If you've not subscribed to this channel, do that now. Subscribe and let's get straight to the video. Now these games are starting on 13th of December, that is to 15th, that is Saturday, Sunday and Monday, the last day for the match week. So the first match we have here is the game between Chelsea and Everton. Of course, Chelsea in their previous matches have not been doing so well. They drew to Bournemouth, and then Everton, of course, trashed Nottingham Forest 3-0. What do you think will happen in this game? Do you think Everton are going to continue their very, very, very impressive form?
Is this an early kickoff?
Not really, 4 o'clock kickoff.
Okay, if it was early kickoff, I would have outrightly said Chelsea are not going to win.
Chelsea have been winning all their early kickoffs this season. So,
well, I think this game between Chelsea and Everton, it's at Stamford Bridge, though it doesn't mean anything. Whatever results can come out, because there's no special factor for this season.
A lot. There's a special factor.
There is no special factor attached to Stamford Bridge this season.
The only problem Chelsea is facing because Caicedo is out. That's
so
the major issue they are facing.
Out of 50 players in the club, one person is out and is affecting.
If Lamine Yamal was out of Barcelona, they will not do well. If Mbappe is out of...
It's as if it's discussion between two Chelsea fans.
If Mbappe is out...
I'm just on the sidelines, just watching.
No, like what I'm telling you that...
I'm trying to give you guys facts. If Mbappe is out of Real Madrid...
I'm trying to tell him
that...
If
Bruno Fernandes is out of Manchester United plays nothing. If Phil Foden or Erling Haaland is out of Manchester City plays nothing. There are players that are key to your system.
I think
the point I'm making is that the result of this match has nothing to do with they are playing at Stamford Bridge or they are playing at the same
match. Have they lost any game this season in Champions League? At Stamford Bridge?
Yes, 2 times actually, not just once.
Who did they lose to?
Brighton.
Chelsea lost to Brighton at Stamford.
Sunderland.
That's weird.
Yeah, okay.
So what I'm trying to picture out my best prediction for this match. I think
obviously Chelsea
over 1.5 goals. I think Chelsea will score, but I think it's very difficult for Everton not to score in this game.
I think both sides score actually.
Yes.
I think Chelsea almost certainly score. Chelsea always score. In fact, Chelsea only failed to score at home in their first match of the season. That's in the league against Crystal Palace. And in the subsequent matches they've played in, both the ones they lost in, drew in, and won, they scored in all of them.
Kopama is back, by the way.
And I think that Everton have also performed well away from home. On their travels, they've actually performed really well in Premier League. Everton are on their upper. They've won at least 3 matches away from home, and they've scored in nothing less than 5 of these 3 matches that they've won. So I think that they are possibly going to score in this game. They may lose. They're not losing the game. I think
they will not lose.
I think Chelsea may win this match. I'm not certain, but I think Chelsea concedes.
I think there will be at least 2 goals in this game.
Chelsea wins this game easily for me. This is like
easily,
a 2-0,
Everton
3-1 win.
Everton are actually not far from Chelsea. If you remember, Everton are just a point away from Chelsea, so they have enough motivation.
It's still very early.
Try to draw at least.
Very early in the league.
This is December. We are saying it's early. December is
they are approaching midpoint, the middle stage of the league. This is match day 15, like you said, 16 rather.
This game will produce over 1.5 goals. That's what I think.
You guys think both teams will score?
I think
both teams will score.
I think Chelsea are definitely gonna win, but putting Chelsea out there to win, considering their latest run of forms, it's not very, very advisable. So what we are gonna do is go with the over 1.5 goals. Not both teams to score actually, over 1.5 goals, because this game can end 0-0. Can it end 0-0?
It cannot end
0-0. It cannot end 1-0. In fact, there's no clean sheet in this game.
Okay.
2-1. Since you are saying Chelsea,
I'm actually seeing a 3-1 to Chelsea win.
I can't see who will score the 3 for Chelsea. That's just
Kopama can score. Enzo Fernandez, Pedro Neto, Estevao. There are a lot of players that can score. You want me to keep mentioning? There are a lot of players that can score. My prediction for this particular game is 3-1 to Chelssie. Okay. You guys have any score prediction on mine?
No, I don't. Mine is 2-1. I don't know if it's to Chelsea or if it's to Everton.
1-1 draw.
Okay, let's go with over 1.5 goals to be very safe for this particular game. Chelsea versus Everton. Over 1.5 goals. That's the prediction for that one. The next one is Liverpool versus Brighton. Of course, Liverpool played out a 3-3 draw to Leeds, and then Brighton was beaten by Crystal Palace. Yeah, no, not Crystal Palace.
They drew to West Ham.
Yeah, they drew to West Ham 1-1. That's
They
very-
managed to
They
draw that game
managed to-
yeah,
because they equalized.
9 minutes
Yeah.
goal from Rute against West Ham. West Ham are now a strong side by the way. Anyway, what do you guys think will happen in this particular
In
game?
this game, I don't. Normally, I would say Liverpool will win, but with Liverpool's form, so currently
Liverpool will win who?
nobody will.
Brighton.
No. I think normally I would back Liverpool to win, but based on Liverpool's current form, I and as well as most of our viewers out there wouldn't really back Liverpool
I
to
can
win.
never back
To
Liverpool.
win most of the matches they're playing right now. So, because of this, I think this game is actually okay to play over 2.5. I think this game has at least 3 goals in it. So, I'm
There
about
is no
2.5.
there is
actually
no
okay.
form that Liverpool will ever be in that will play them to beat Brighton.
This particular match is supposed to be the match to brighten our week, so let's just leave it at 2.5 goals because that's something.
Yeah, I think Liverpool will score. I think Liverpool will
And
score.
Liverpool
I think
will concede.
they will concede too. So over 2.
Who is home?
Liverpool?
Exactly.
Over
Liverpool
2.5.
scores twice. Brighton may score twice as well.
Over 2.5 goals. That's what we've gone with this particular game. Liverpool versus Brighton. Our prediction here is over 2.5 goals. Now we move to the next one. Of course, Burnley versus Fulham. Burnley lost to Newcastle 2-1, although with a red card, and then Fulham lost to Crystal Palace, same scoreline 2-1. What do you think will happen in this particular game? Do you guys have any score prediction in mind for this?
I think this match will end.
Is it a straightforward game for Fulham?
No, more like a win or draw for Fulham. But my pick, I'm going with under 3.5 goals.
Fulham are scoring a lot of goals.
This is when Burnley are home, they defend a lot. Like if Burnley were away, I would have said just like last week. I was like so certain Newcastle were going to win easily because Burnley were away. But when Burnley are home, they defend. So even if Fulham are going to win, the highest 2-0. So that's what I'm saying. Either Fulham win or draw or under.
Burnley have been on a 6-game losing streak. I mean, they've lost, and they've also lost their last 3 home games. Although they lost against teams that I would currently consider better than Fulham, Crystal Palace, Chelsea, Arsenal. But Fulham are not bad either. Fulham are better off than Burnley, both in terms of quality and in terms of placement currently in the league. And I think Fulham have what it takes to win this particular game against Burnley.
I agree.
But I wouldn't back them to win this game. I would actually say Fulham wins this game or draws.
Yeah,
That's what I would say.
I absolutely.
I don't see them losing against Burnley.
Yeah.
Win or draw for Fulham.
I absolutely agree with you guys. This is a win or draw for Fulham. But personally, I think Fulham are going to win this game. But here, we're going to just go with win or draw. I will go with a win or draw for Fulham for this particular game. So, Burnley versus Fulham. Our prediction is Fulham to win or draw. That's the prediction for that particular one. Now, we move to the next one. The last game on Saturday. Arsenal versus Wolves. Arsenal versus Wolves. Of course, Arsenal finally lost
And
their match
Arsenal
against
are home.
Yeah, finally lost the match against Aston Villa. And Wolves, of course, they've been losing throughout the whole season. They have just 2 points in 15 games in the Premier League. That's the
You don't
poorest
need
run.
much intro
That's
for
the
this.
poorest run.
All you need
I
to
don't know why.
all you
enjoying
need to
the
say
wait
is-
now. I'm enjoying my flow.
No,
I'm
you
enjoying
need-
my flow.
There's nothing to flow in this. You can flow in another
This is
match.
a 2-0 handicap for Arsenal to come back and win Wolves.
That's what I was. That's why I even stopped you. Like you're wasting people that Manchester United won 4-1. Like now
And
imagine
Man United
Arsenal. Yes, no. Now imagine
I don't know.
Arsenal.
Even
I
in
don't
the
know.
games against this Wolves,
I don't know
Man
why you
U,
had. I don't know why you had to
a normal club.
bring Man United into
normal-
this.
I'm
This
just saying,
discussion, but
Man
it's
U
fine.
won Wolves 4-1.
It's fine.
Away from home.
I heard.
Now
I'm
imagine
hearing.
at Emirates.
Wolves.
Arsenal are just lost and they are all angry. The
It's
handicap
It's-
2-0.
let's give them
No,
1-0.
let's do 1-0 handicap. I agree with that one.
Home win over 2.5 basically for me.
That's good, but we are going to give Wolves 1-0 for Arsenal to come back and beat them. So we are going 1-0 handicap to Arsenal for them to.
Even if we give Wolves 2 matches, Arsenal will still come back and win them.
So
Because
yeah, Arsenal versus Wolves. Our prediction is Arsenal to come back and win from a 1-0 handicap to them actually. So we are giving Wolves 1-0 for Arsenal to come back and win them. That's our prediction for that particular game. The next one, of course, on Sunday. Crystal Palace versus Manchester City. Of course, Crystal Palace, I just said, won Fulham 2-1, and then Man City have been in red hot form lately, beating Sunderland 3-0. What do you guys think will happen in this game? This is a very feisty match.
Is there a tougher game than this weekend? I doubt.
I think this game is the toughest game.
There is no, there isn't.
No, this
This
match
is
should
toughest
be
game.
The toughest.
one of the
Except the
hardest.
Chelsea game, of course.
Which Chelsea game?
Just a very tough side.
This should be one of the hardest games to predict because normally seeing this in, Guardiola now.
I'm definitely playing a massive win.
That's where I was going. Like seeing it, your mind will just go massive win, but that's not the case. Crystal Palace are in top 4.
Selhurst Park for that matter. They're at home.
And I don't know who I saw on Facebook. They said this season avoid going to any park because if you go to any stadium that has park inside, don't park the points.
Anyway, you guys don't think Man City are going to win Crystal Palace?
I'm supporting Man City to win, but I think it's best to go with both teams to score because you cannot just say Man City will win. This match is going to be very, very hard.
I watched the game against Fulham and Crystal Palace struggled a bit. Fulham were the better side.
But they won.
Yeah, they won.
Every club has matches.
Anybody can have a corner kick and you head it inside the post. That's how.
So why have other people been having corner kicks?
Teams have strategies. There's some teams that don't come out to play and dominate the ball.
I think the win Crystal
They allow
Palace
you to dominate the ball, and then
Crystal Palace had against Fulham for me was luck.
Each match has game plan.
I don't think luck doesn't get you to fourth place at this stage of the season. No, it's about strategy and mindset. They have a certain pattern of play and they stick to it. At this stage of the season, no.
Like Man United,
be luck.
luckily at 6th place.
No, it's not luck.
You don't go sit up now. Relax.
Yes, now we want Everton draw them.
Anyway, draw them now. You're no longer at Chelsea.
I am actually supporting what he said. I think that this game has both sides scoring. Crystal Palace lost for the first time at home this season against yours faithfully, Manchester United. In their last game, that was the first time they were losing at home.
That he claims is luck.
And Man even beat Crystal. Man City will win this game.
The fact that Manchester United won, doesn't mean that Manchester City will win
this game.
Do not.
As at the time Manchester United won them, they were not in top 4.
Which team?
No, like Crystal Palace were not in top 4.
Yes, true.
Nah, they are in top 4.
Okay, guys, give me a prediction for this.
I think both sides score. I think
the match went. I'm predicting the match to end in a 2-1 win for Manchester City.
I like it too.
But I'm not saying it to be easy for Man City to win. That's why
we can go with a number 2.5.
1-1 draw.
Me, I prefer both teams to score.
This game 1-1 is a 1-1 draw.
1-1 draw.
It will not be easy for Man City.
I think this is a Man City win. I don't see any world where Crystal Palace comes to win or draws this game. I don't see it. So what's the prediction we are going with? I'm going with a number 2.5 goals.
1-1 draw.
You guys want both teams to
Crystal Palace scores. Do you think Crystal Palace scores?
I don't think.
So the over 2.5. Wait, he's over 2.5. It's only Man City that will score the 3.
Yeah, Man City 3-0
against Crystal Palace
at Selhurst Park.
Yeah.
What did Crystal Palace play Liverpool this season?
They won them now. They won Liverpool 2 times this season already.
What did they play Chelsea?
2-1. They won Liverpool 2-1.
They drew
Chelsea at Stamford Bridge.
It's only Manchester United that won Crystal Palace.
If Man can win Crystal Palace.
Chelsea didn't win them.
Football does not work like that. It's not a matter of if this person can win.
Works. I don't see a world where Crystal Palace beats Manchester City.
We'll come back to this video. Our next Premier League.
So you guys want us to go with both teams to score. Let's see how it goes.
I don't go with over 2.5. So if we're not going with both teams to score, we can just go with over 1.5.
Both sides score.
But my favorite pick.
For me, there's a bigger likelihood that Crystal Palace scores than even Manchester City scoring.
My favorite pick here is both teams to score. If you don't want, let's just do over 1.5.
Then if you guys say both teams to score, we cannot agree to disagree. There are things people see and there are things I will not see. So we can
so now you have agreed there are things before it used to be still elder sees that children will not.
The elders are here now.
Okay.
he cannot see it. We are the elders.
Crystal Palace versus Manchester City, both teams to score. That's our prediction for this particular game. Both teams to score. The next one, Nottingham Forest versus Tottenham. Nottingham Forest lost to who did they lose to? Everton. Everton 3-0, and then Tottenham won to Brentford. Like they actually won Brentford. Very surprising for me. I thought Brentford were gonna get a goal at least in that game, but Tottenham won 2-0. What do you guys think will happen in this particular game? Do you think Tottenham will win?
I think Tottenham wins or draws. It's Nottingham Forest.
I think I just played Nottingham Forest to score this game against Tottenham.
I'll just go with a win or draw for Tottenham. That's my own pick.
Tottenham concede away from home. There's like a certainty that whenever they go away from home, they concede.
Playing at home.
As long as
Tottenham are better away than playing at home.
As long as Tottenham is involved, I don't see anything like certainty. They are winning is not certain. They are losing is not certain. They are scoring is not certain.
I think they concede. That's what I'm saying.
So the reason why I'm backing them win or draw is because of Nottingham Forest form. So I think that Nottingham will not be able to.
Why not we go with over 1.5 goals?
maybe
If both of these teams will score against each other.
I don't know if both of them will score. I said Nottingham Forest will score. I don't know if Tottenham.
I don't think
will be able
Tottenham
to score.
loses.
yeah, I think Tottenham will score. I don't know if Nottingham
I
will
don't think
score.
Tottenham loses this game.
Yeah, exactly.
I think Nottingham Forest scores.
yeah, I
Yeah,
think
let's go.
Tottenham.
I don't know if Tottenham scores.
Okay, over
Let's go
1.5
with
then,
1.5
but
goals.
me, I'm backing Tottenham
Maybe
win
Nottingham
or
Forest will
draw.
score the 2 goals. So
So what did
So
Tottenham do
coming there
to?
to play. Anyway, let's go with over 1.5 goals for this one. Our prediction for Nottingham Forest and Tottenham. We are going with over 1.5 goals. That's the most likely outcome in that particular game. Over 1.5 goals. Now we move to the next one. Sunderland, who lost to Manchester City, and Newcastle, who won Burnley 2-1. Newcastle, what do you think will happen? Sunderland at home is a very, very tough nut to crack. Do you think they're going to cause some upset against Newcastle here?
I think it's worth reminding us that this game is a derby match. It's I think it's known as the Tyneside Derby or thereabouts over there in England, and this game is between two fierce rivals.
Yeah.
So when we factor in the fact that it's a derby match, you expect a lot of action, a lot of fights,
a lot of goals in this
a lot
match.
also a lot of goals. I think both of these sides score against each other.
Yeah, I expect a lot of goals.
And yes, we know that in terms of quality, Newcastle have better quality, but in derby games, sometimes quality is thrown out of the window, and the side who has the bigger heart.
Strength and
Yes.
heart and grit
Wins.
and determination. Yeah.
I think it's best we just stick with what we think will likely come up, which is the goals aspect. I don't think I'm not looking at this game and saying an outright winner.
Yeah,
I don't know
I've
if
seen a lot, yeah.
Newcastle will win or
Sunderland at
will
home
win.
are tough.
So I think both sides scoring is perhaps the best option to go. Because I think Sunderland scores because Newcastle usually concede away from home, and Sunderland at home they score. It's
Yeah.
just said they are very good at
I
home and
like
they score.
over 2.5.
And then Newcastle also are also good at scoring too. So I think and over 1 point, both into score is actually very okay for this particular team.
I don't know if I still believe in Sunderland like that. Too. They couldn't score against Man City.
Anybody cannot score again. Like it's not compulsory. you score
Newcastle
against
are also good defensively.
Man City. And away from home, they are not the best team. Newcastle.
Let's not
really
forget
don't-
that the first time Newcastle won, they had not won away from home in the league until this their game against Everton when they won. Before that game against Everton, they had not won a single match. They draw, lose.
Yeah, back over 1.5 in this game.
I think
Because
over
this
2.5.
match looks like it's going to end 2-0 or highest 2-1.
There is no. This
Both
match
of these
is
sides score.
This match is screaming like a 3-3 game.
Both of these sides score.
Yeah, I see all this 2-0, 2-1. That's why
I think we should go with over 2.5 goals for this particular.
I don't know if it should have up to 3 goals, but I think both sides score.
I know the game will not. This match doesn't end in a draw.
It doesn't end
I'm
in a draw.
100%
And
certain.
it has more than 3 goals in this. This game has more than 3 goals, but we can go with over 1.5 or both teams to score. If you guys,
Well, I think it's best to either go for both teams to score over 2.5. So anyone that we're comfortable with.
Well,
Well,
we
for
can
me,
go
I think
with
the better
you.
option is
why are you
both
guys
teams to
always so
score.
comfortable with both teams to score?
It's easy.
You look at it's not about being easy. I mean, you look at the stats, and the stats back up our prediction, our prognosis. Sunderland have scored in every game at home this season, despite who they face, beat Arsenal, beat Bournemouth, beat Wolverhampton Wanderers, beat Aston Villa, and they have not lost at home. Remember that they have
So
not
both
lost at
teams to
home.
score then.
Newcastle, on the
We
other
can
hand,
go
are
with
pretty
the
good.
over
So I
2.5.
I think I like the over
that's
2.5.
let's go with
Better than
over 2.5 is okay. No,
over
Let's go with over
2.5.
No, wala.
2.5 for this game. Sunderland versus Newcastle. Our prediction is over 2.5 goals. Now we move to the next one. We are almost coming close to our predictions. The next one, West Ham versus Aston Villa. Of course, West Ham played out a 1-1 draw to Brighton, and then Aston Villa won as Arsenal definitely won Arsenal 2-1 in their last encounter. So what do you guys think will happen? Do you think Nuno Espirito's men will still bring up some fight?
I think this is another both teams to score match. Oh.
No, this one is easy. Aston Villa win or draw. It's
Ha.
as easy as that.
I don't
not
know.
easy.
This game is another
It's
for
not
me.
easy
Allow
for
both teams to
Brighton.
score
It's not easy
because
It's not West Ham they are playing.
it's West Ham.
Aston Villa, West Ham, and you are saying
Would
it's
you
not-
have thought that Brighton would struggle to score against West Ham?
But we all
Would
knew
you ever
Brighton
thought-
would not lose
Would
to
you ever
West
thought
Ham.
that the last game that West Ham
We all knew Brighton won't lose to West Ham and they didn't
They
lose.
almost
Same way
lost.
Aston Villa won't lose to West Ham. Now that they are in title race unofficially.
this game is an over 2.5 match. I think both
Yes,
teams score over 2.5
definitely.
match.
Both teams will score over 2.5, but Aston Villa win or draw. That is my own pick.
Probably away win or draw.
Aston Villa win
But
or draw.
both sides, I
But
think both sides score.
like 3-1 to Aston Villa, that's my
I
pick.
can go with the Aston Villa win or draw, but West Ham at home is a very tough nut to crack. I won't.
But they will crack them. Tough no doesn't mean they cannot crack.
Okay, Aston Villa win or draw is
Let's not forget Aston Villa have won 6
yeah,
straight
Aston Villa,
matches.
yeah, I mean, we are talking about Aston
Or
Villa.
like 5 straight
They
matches.
just beat us now, so let's not even argue about this one. Aston Villa to win or draw. That's our prediction for this particular game against West Ham. Aston Villa to win or draw. Now we move to the second to the last game we have here, and it's the game between Brentford and Leeds United. Leeds United have some fight. The previous matches they played, the last 2 matches they played, 1 Chelsea, 3 Liverpool. Very, very high scoring games, both of these games. What do you guys think will happen in this particular game against Brentford? I think it's going to be another high scoring.
Yes, I think this game is another over 2 points. I think this weekend actually promises to have a number of games having up to 3 goals.
Yeah.
It promises to have
This
that.
one of the
I think this game is one of those games.
2.5 goals. Like,
Brentford, I think Brentford actually scores up to 2.
Yeah, Brentford have
Probably
been
Leeds score one.
anyway. Their last 2 matches.
Yeah, they've been struggling, but I mean, the teams
No,
they
I'm
faced.
not saying struggling.
teams
To, I'm
they
saying
faced-
struggling to win. They've been scoring.
Yeah, they've been scoring, but the teams they faced have been really good side. They've
Yeah.
met Tottenham, they've met Arsenal.
Yeah.
So this team Leeds are a relatively weaker side compared to
They
each
should
other
want to
opponents.
capitalize, bearing the
I
fact
think-
that they're actually at home too.
Yes, so I think this is a win for them. I think they should win this game. I'm not sure if they'll win, but I think they'll score up to 2. And I think if they score up to 2, those 2 goals should be enough to win this game. But
It's
Liverpool,
not enough to
if you ask,
win.
if you ask Liverpool, Liverpool is already- So
it's not enough.
So I think
to win,
I think
to
I
win.
think
It's
I think
not
over
at all.
2.5 is actually just
Yeah,
the best
over
bet.
2.5.
I
It's one of-
100% agree over 2.5.
This is one of
goals.
the best over 2.5 we'll ever have in this particular match week. So Brentford versus Leeds, our prediction here is over 2.5 goals. That was the last match we had for Sunday. Now we are moving to the last Monday night football. Manchester United versus Bournemouth.
Their own Champions League.
Their own Champions League on Monday. So what do you guys think will happen in this
Bournemouth
particular game?
to win.
Bournemouth,
Who
this
is
is a
who?
very tough match. Manchester United are at home.
Sure, it doesn't mean anything. Bournemouth win or draw for me.
Both teams to
Bournemouth to
score.
score for
Both
me.
sides.
No, both sides will score. There will be over 2.5 definitely, but Bournemouth should not lose. I think I agree with it. No, let's not do both teams to score.
I think
I
I'll go with
beg.
Bournemouth to score. Just Bournemouth to
Yeah,
score. I want
Bournemouth
both teams to
over
score.
zero.
Bournemouth scores, Manchester United scores.
Let's go with Bournemouth over 0.5.
Imagine that Wolves, who have not scored in their previous how many matches
Scored against.
Manchester United. That was very, very low.
At the stand, even if they cancel the match, Man U will still concede. So that's just how they
So
are
our
now.
prediction here is Bournemouth will definitely score against Manchester United.
Wait, I don't understand. You guys,
Bournemouth
I'm here. You
over
guys are saying so man, you know, will score for the match. So
Why you go score
No,
now?
whether if Man U,
why are you talking? Why are you
See,
saying? What are you
There's a
saying?
very there's
it's
a more-
possible Man U wins them 10-1. But that they are 1 now is what we were interested in.
Yes, because it has a lot of high odds.
Yes.
So man, you cannot score. Manchester United
Man U
score.
can
You know,
score. We
that's
don't
what
want to bet on Man U to score.
Man United will score. I see this. Look, all you guys are saying. Sir.
We are
I
betting
said both
on.
sides to score because I believe Man U score
Yes.
and Man U
And we
concede.
agree with you.
So
But we now
why are you
picked
taking away the
the-
Manchester United to score
That part
part?
is the part where we don't want. We don't want
No,
that part.
no, see, we agree that both teams will score. It's possible Manchester United wins 2-1, 3-1.
3-1,
Whatever score.
probably
Man U
3-1.
cannot win 3-1.
Probably 3-1. We agree.
This is a Bournemouth 3-1 win.
We agree that Man U win 3-1, but is that Bournemouth 1 we want to bet on and ignore Man U 3?
Do you agree that both teams will score?
Yeah, absolutely.
So what's the problem?
You want us to pick Man U to score
no,
instead
you want us
of
to pick Man U
Bournemouth
to
to score?
Manchester United will score now.
Do you
and
want us to
concede.
pick Man U to score?
If I say Manchester United will score, I think we're wasting odds.
That's what we are
But I
doing
think
here now.
we will score and we will concede.
So
No,
what
we are
should I play?
taking
Should I go and play Man U to score and concede?
Which is both teams to score, yes.
We are choosing Bournemouth to score. You said both teams will score. Now we have picked one of the teams to score, and now you're having
Why
issues
you
with
having
it.
this with Bournemouth to score?
He already agreed that both teams will score. We just say, okay, let's pick one.
Bournemouth scores more than one.
Let's pick one of the teams to score. It's that simple.
This is a free game for me. Bournemouth scores more
Fine,
than
let's go with Bournemouth over
1.5 goals. Anyway, our prediction here is Bournemouth to score. That's Bournemouth over 0.5 goals. That's what we've gone with, and those were the matches we have for you for March week 16 or round 16 of the Premier League predictions. So thank you for always watching our videos. As usual, subscribe if you've not subscribed. Thank you.
Before you leave, also do well to share our videos, like our videos, and also leave your comments in the comment section. Tell us what you think. You can give us your suggestions. You can banter, but please do that very respectfully. And also hit the notification bell so you get notified whenever we drop a new video like this one. So please, guys, keep supporting us, and good luck on the games you've played so far. Bye.
Peace.